What's going on, guys? Today, episode 1, running with the pistol. You're going to want to bring a regular backpack, tactical armor so you can sprint longer, a smoke, 5 regular meds, and then 1 full med. It's going to cost you about 2,200, and also bring like half a stack of ammo. You're running with the pistol, so you're going to use your knife as much as possible. Now, running with the pistol, a few things are off limits, okay? Jungle, dig site, waterfall, these are all high PvP and spots people come to loot. Not to mention, if you go in jungle, you're not going to be able to do literally anything to the mobs. So there's just too many to deal with. So the places on the map that you can loot, vaccine labs, we dropped in close, so we're going to loot that up real quick. Water facilities pretty good. Southwest collection points fine. Power plant, rock pools, comms tower. You can kind of run through base camp if you're feeling lucky. North Uplink's fine. Crash drill is really nice. It's usually unlooted, and that's near East Collection Point, which is also good. You could mine for minerals, but I didn't want to do a mining video. But near Lagoon, underneath Vaccine Labs, is a good spot. You always have the mining key. You could use that in the north above parking lot. So when it comes to the pistol in general, I mean, you're obviously down bad. You don't have much money, so we're gonna try to do quick runs. Cause if you're waiting around, one, you're gonna bump into more people, more teams, and number two is we want to make some money. And quick runs is how you do that. Since we can't go to the high end places and make a lot of money, we just got to make quick money to try to compete with that K marks per hour. So if you have the key in here, of course it's really nice, pretty decent loot. Okay, safe. Get your meds back. And at the beginning, we bring these meds so you can use them. Don't be afraid to take a hit or two from the striders and just med up, because you're always going to find something in raid. And if you don't, at least you freed yourself up some room. Because if you shoot with the pistol, I mean, you could shoot at these mobs forever. And not to mention, it's going to make a bunch of noise. I just noticed on that strider that I meleeed, the strider head popped, which is like 10 to 15 grand. So, make sure you're double checking everything, all the drops from the mobs, because that pays really well. When you have high tier guns and whatnot, you're just killing everything you see suppressed out, because the drop of on the legendaries are just so worth it. Rattler eyes are really good if you find those, drop them in your pockets. But yeah, like I said, we're running with the pistol, so pretty much it's just to protect ourselves against other players, put down shots, distract a bit, and then just head out. So it's pretty much like you're doing a knife run with a little bit more protection. Also, I'll be using like a speed up in this video. It's going to be quite long, so let me know what you think of the editing. I could do like a map and we could skip. I just figured you'd want to see like how I got to places, certain transfer routes. Might be interesting. Always check these. They could drop anything, armor, weapons, like you'd be surprised. Head down here, check the shelving, see if anyone's in the puzzle. Gotta keep your eye out. Audio is your best friend here. Take a moment, just wait for a second, see if you can hear anything. Seems to be safe. Now the puzzle here is quite confusing, so most people don't do it. So as a solo, or as someone running with just a pistol and grub gear, you're going to want to see if you can do it. This is one version. The other version is where you have to grab the power core from upstairs next to those two crates where we just looted. And then you'll have to bring it down here regardless. So, look at that. There's a guy upstairs. Sounds good, brother. I'm just running with a pistol. Good luck with the extract, brother. How was the run? Profitable? I mean, still a good run. Just doing a little pistol run for fun, trying to see what value I can get. Thanks, brother. You too. Nice little interaction with someone trying to get out. He was like, "Oh, I just grabbed some quest items and whatnot." So cool little German brother. You could tell by the accent. Anyway, back to the puzzle at hand. So we loaded this one up already. Yo, see ya. in this center. And now we grab this one. Flip the switch so we can load these two up, which give us access to that third room, but we can't get in from here. We have to go outside. And then flip the switch. I wanted to see if it was charged there. And it was. Grab that last one. Of course, make sure to loot everything in these rooms. Hydraulic pistons are good craftable items you're going to need later on. So just keep them. Toss your power. And then flip the switch again. And then it should be pretty simple from here. Just drag it to the door. Flip the switch on. And grab these to the power core. It's a bit of a workaround, but it's worth a miniature core. I need them right now for inventory space upgrade. So check the loot room. Surprisingly, this was unbelievably dog shit. I got really bad loot, but you know, it happens sometimes. Seemed like it was looted recently, so not everything got a chance to respawn. But the miniature core was there, so we'll take that. Check the jackets, you never know. Keys. Look at this. 1 med in a weapon crate. Imagine. Anyway. Swap that med out real quick. Check the last bit of loot. We could drop med kit. We got plenty of meds. Loot's more important. The med kit for 450 you can always just buy. But the reason why we bring it is in case you take a lot of damage from mobs. You can just use the med kit and then keep your med sticks for when you need to heal during a fight or important moment. Now you could go through Woodcutter's camp, but I feel like there's gonna be more PvP here in Lake. It's possible, but at least you would see them and then decide not to go or to go. I didn't see anyone, so I just booked it across real quick, hid behind this tree to get stamina, and then made my way to the extract. And we had a smoke, and we're at Waterfall Lab, so you know people are definitely gonna come try and grub you. So throw that smoke that we brought with us, and then head to the extract. Easy. With the extracts, you only want to run in at like the last 20-30%. Now, that loot run overall was like a 3.5 on loot, 5.5 on time. It was pretty quick. We could have got better loot if, you know, the locked room decided to bless us. But overall, 11 grand in profit, which is pretty decent. You know, it's a lot of pistol kits, like what, 5 pistol kits? Next, dropping in underneath water facility, which is nice, depending on when your extract is, if it's top right or left side. We got nice transfer routes. For the most part, like I said, running pistol, you're going to want to avoid base camp. But at the same time, it's not too crazy of an idea because there's so many ways in and there's so many ways out. If you brought that smoke grenade with you, you should be able to get out if you hear anything or someone. Water facility. I decided to do the puzzle. They're pretty quick. I mean, as you can tell already, puzzles are the name of the game when you're running with a pistol or you're running with grub gear. Because you can't really go to these crazy places, but you can go to normal spots like water facility and the collection points and just complete puzzles. Because the mobs here are not that bad. Here, look. I mean, even if you wanted to slay out all day, I mean, you'd have to hit crit spots forever. Look at all this noise you're making. It's not really worth it. Grab the Rattler skin, quick alloy. Now there's no box or anything back here, it's just those 2 spawns. So to start the puzzle in water facility, it's either on top of the structures and in the tower, but if it's not there, then it's here waiting for you to start it. A lot of people know how to do the puzzle when it's on the structures, but not this one. So just open it up here. Make sure to loot up all these crates. It's pretty solid loot in here. Little radio equipment. 2 more boxes. It's quite a lot of loot in water facility, and people usually don't loot that. Oh, there we go. If it wants to cooperate, quickly run down or jump off. A little bit of juggling. Put it in the second one. It'll power this room, which will give you access to a locker. And it'll give you access to a power cube that you run back. Wait for stamina. Now that you get this one, put it all the way to the left. It'll power this, turn off the shield, loot up a bit more. Now you can get through here. Now you gotta drop the power cube, pick it up, place it where you're at, rinse, repeat, so you can get out. Wait for stamina behind cover, so at least you're hidden in case some people are looking around. Ivy blossoms. People don't remember that they do spawn in here, so you're gonna want to check. Loot up everything. A little PDW. See, now we can defend ourselves. A little PvP. A little something's going on. We could push. Opens up more options. That's why, like, if you're running pistol, obviously you're down bad or you need weapons. That's why doing puzzles is a fantastic way to come up on a nice weapon during the raid. Like, say we found a good weapon and your extractor's near like jungle or whatever. It's like now you have that option where you can if you have enough ammo. Like if we picked up a flechette or a nice brood or who knows what, and just a decent solid weapon. Now we got the ammo, we got the meds, we got the good gun. Our armor's not too crazy, but if we're just staying sneaky and farming mobs, not a big issue. Always pick up the spinal bases as you're gonna need them for green armor. Now this little cheeky guy behind me wanted to shoot me as I was transferring over. Now he wants to full send it, so we picked up those audio grenades. I'm gonna throw it and keep running. Throw in a little ENAS, nice dodges. Now he hears these weapons and he thinks, oh no, that's it, man. There's another party or that guy's got a good weapon. I'm out, I'm dipping. And I just checked to make sure he's not following us, because if he is, we got a PDW. We could put the works on him. But at the same time, we don't want to follow and chase him and get greedy, because this game, of course, when you're defending and holding angles, you have the advantage. So we're just going to let him go, and we'll be on our way. Extract, luckily in base camp, center a map, so it's always quick. But you're really going to want to pay attention for a second before you get in. Make sure you don't hear anyone, hear a group. Check if all the mobs are there, if it's been looted. So we're checking real quick. Don't see anyone. Someone looted this room, which is a great loot room. Don't know why those safes showed like they had loot, but they didn't. Ooh. Take the scrapper over the pistol. And now look at this. Pistol run turns into a PDW and scrapper. So you could run these two on your next run and you'd be totally set. Now what I could have done is if I fuck with the Jeff and pull him under the ship when it comes in, and then crush him, and then you've got a free bone plate. But I got distracted by some aluminum scraps. They only really spawn here on base camp on Bright Sands. So if you are looking for aluminum scrap, you can find it here. And I already knew, I was like, I gotta make some weight free. There we go, there's one. Yeah, we can get rid of the Rattler skins. Number 2. I was like, oh, please, look at the doors. Please kill him. Fuck. All good. We just need room to drop one more. Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. Ship's almost leaving. I think we got in there like last second. Alright, not bad, not bad. Overall, 19,000. Jeez, that was a good run. Overall, loot was like a 5.5. It was a pretty quick run and pretty profitable for 2,200 starting costs. So a little profit of just over 17,000. I mean, that's the pistol run you're looking for, to be honest. It's these puzzles. They're the big key to unlocking and making a lot of money without really coming into contact with too much PvP or other players. Of course, the quick loot and scoot in base camps never hurt. And it was already hit. It was already looted. Ooh, near southeast uplink. Kind of a tough spawn. The best bet is to... Ooh, got a little egg. That's easy money. Always want to follow up on that. You're going to need them for quests and whatnot later on as well. And they're good hand and like turn-ins for traders. Forget who specifically. I think it's Osiris. Sometimes these footsteps can kind of be a bitch to follow. But we worked it out in the end. It's just upriver to the left. There we go. Started in the safe pockets. I know some of you can't, but I can. I got 9 space. So if you can't, just carry it with you. At least if you die, then you got something. Want to clear out these mobs before, and I ran out of stamina. So I was gonna heal up here, and I was like, you know what? Let me just knife these mobs. I'll probably get a little bit lower, and then we can mid. Keep our eyes out while we're medding up. Pick up the spinal bases. Could have looked for the other ones, but it's gonna take too much time, and we gotta go. We gotta go. Sometimes just looking around in bushes and just trying to figure out where that one last spinal base is, it's gonna take forever. You can kill some here and get some more. There's plenty of striders around. Pick up that alloy. See? Boom, move on. It's all about speed. That's what you need to do with pistol runs. Fast as fuck. Alright, you die, you get cucked because you're moving too fast. It is what it is. It's all good. You just need to churn out a ton of runs. Because to be honest, you're gonna die anyway. If you get confronted with someone that's just bad RNG, is what it is, die, move on. But if you take, 15, 20 minutes every raid, playing super quiet, super sneaky, you're not gonna make much anyway. Because you can't go to high earning potential places. So the best thing is to just keep running, keep going, keep going. Just churn out these raids. I really want that. It's gonna look nice on the AR. Hell, even a scrapper. Met up. Do a little base camp check. It's unlooted so far. These are good signs. Still unlooted. Though. It's possible no one just left this way or entered. So still gotta be pretty cautious. Gonna play it pretty slow here. Check if there's any mobs on aggro. Looks like Jeff might be aggroed on me. Nice little piston. Hardened metals we can get rid of. We got a smoke and some meds we can get rid of as well. If we need. You're gonna want to walk and crouch only in here unless you want to aggro all the mobs. Stay on the outside edges. All these circuit boards. Decent money. Again. Holy. Well, if you need circuit boards, you know where to go. Come on through. Look at this, like all this little cash, all those little extra K-marks. So nice. Yeah, that kind of bugged me out. I thought that I could leave that for a second. But you can't. Check up on these shelvings. Looking for loot. We're looking for aluminum scrap like before, to be honest. But we'll take whatever. With this pistol run, you just vacuum, slurp up all the loot you can. Like, I realized, you know what, I got some weight to spare, fuck it. Just start picking stuff up. There's the nice aluminum scrap. One more. Like, no, let's just dip. Check the safe up here. Maybe I can get access to the locked room if it hasn't been hit yet. A few more credits. Check jackets. Always. Never know if you get a good key card out of them. Especially here at base camp since it's technically tier 3. There's a decent possibility. See? Server access. And I really wanted it, so you gotta drop, make room, then place it in. And then you could put it back. I don't know why, but if you guys are having that issue when you're like just off with a little weight, but if you've done the math, you know that you actually can make it, it adds up, then just move things around a bit. Another PDW and a light quick draw. Look at that. Boom, light attachment. We're kidded. PDW all blued out. Let's go. Oh, I definitely want that jewelry. See, we can drop all that radio equipment. Look how much. Easy. It's like 3-4 grand on this run alone. If we die, we still made profit. I mean, this key is very good. So it's understandable. If you don't, then, you know, you just gotta keep moving, keep looting, and keep it going. But if you got good keys when you're on your pistol runs, why not? Look at this, all the nice attachments, exactly what we need. A lot of these cables. Rare data drives are actually worth it. They sell for a decent amount. You'd be surprised. Legendary sells for like 10,000. Epic sells for 8, and I think rare is like 2.5 or 5. It's pretty decent. Yeah, the rare data drive sells for 2,500. Decent money, and you can always throw it in if you need a quest for a rare or legendary. Quick upgrade. Head on out, but be cautious. Sometimes the little bulldog or maelstrom rats like to hide here, so you gotta keep your eyes peeled. Then here's the quick transfer over to comms tower. Just hop on down here, hop on that rock so you don't take damage. And see, that's why I think it's interesting. If I do the skips and you can just see like the map, I'll do a little overlay or quick edit. And you don't see this, like how you get there, you know? Wait here for stamina, because you don't want to be caught with your dick in your hand. No stamina when you're running with this. Oh no. Stay on the right side, so if anyone to the left, they can beam. Now stay here is probably your best bet while you're calling in the evac, because to the left you have the server room access and all that whatnot, so people are definitely going to be there. Ooh, I heard footsteps. I was like, fuck that, I'm not going to fight them right there. I got a PDW, but it might be more than one person. And we're trying to extract. I already got a bunch of stuff. This guy could have just dropped in. It's not worth losing our stuff, our attachments and whatnot. Trying to shoot him to keep him at bay, but he's got a friend behind us. So I'm like, dude, between me and him, I'm gonna throw this smoke. I just gotta bide time where I can hop in this thing. And that's why you bring a smoke, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is why you bring a smoke. When you're playing solo with the pistol, listen, you're gonna need a smoke to cut off line of sight and just get the fuck out of there, hide in the bush, make way. And we got an armory key. So we can go in the jungle and get looted. Overall, 8 out of 10. Armory key alone makes it almost like a 10. But if you didn't have access to that room, then you're not going to get it. So, all in all, fast run, really profitable. And, I mean, that's the pinnacle right there for pistol runs. I was super surprised. I ran these runs 5 back to back to back. So, if I die, and, you know, it is what it is. But overall, the runs so far have been fantastic. We get dropped in here at Waterfall Lab, and our extract is just on the other side. So we could run forever and just avoid PvP here and loot up a crash drill. But I just wanted to check if anything was looted here. If it was all looted, then we dip for sure. Oh, but I see these unlooted. I'm like, you know what? Why don't we just head in there? We'll see. If we die, it's whatever. It's like 2 grand. But if we can make it out of here, we could be making a ton. Oh, Manticore with green armor. Shit. Trying to find a little spot. Alright. Here we go. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. He got like 4 shots off where he hit like 2 headshots. He did a nice job. We're just trying to play Ring Around the Rosie. And we die. Yeah, no loot. Super quick though. Speed run, 10 out of 10. And we went down 2,200 on that run. So like I said, that's the whole point of these pistol runs. You do them fast, you do them quick. Sometimes you die and whatnot. But I would not advise going to Waterfall Lab or any of that stuff. We only went there because we dropped, like literally right on top of it. People were going to know where we came in anyway. It's loud as hell. So you just got to commit. Here at Abandoned Mine, nice spot. You could have dropped in and used your key. Got in there, farmed up a bit. But like I said before, I don't want to make a farming video. So we're going to be avoiding that. And that's just behind us over there. Here, it's pretty quick to loot in the parking lot. It's just the backside. Over here, some components can spawn. Alloy, ball bearings, copper wire, that sort of thing. Shock absorbers. And then on top of these 2 units right here, they could spawn something. In the back there, it's just mining, like scanning tools. So no need to go there. Check behind the desk sometimes on the floor. And another one. No, nothing else. You can get out quickly, like this. Get some stamina back. Continue on our way. There's decent loot here at Uplink. I mean, there's a few small lootables, but for the most part, it's not really worth coming. The only reason why people come here is to do uplinks or their quest. No, nothing we can use really. Check down here. Sometimes there's a little something. Not this time. Gotta hop over this and then go upstairs, open up the room. Few, usually some radio equipment, circuit boards, that kind of stuff. See, nothing crazy, no safes, no lootable chests, so it's just a quick one. And on the back side here, when you leave, you've got another container, which, like I said before, they can really hold anything, weapons to armors, all sorts of stuff, so you always want to check them. And then loot crash drill, but you guys know the drill by now. We did that, so I'll skip it. But just dodge the mobs, run around, check behind that crane. Can't jump up there, or you can, but I heard someone inside, so I'm trying to get to the top as fast as possible. I can hear him. He's trying to do the puzzle. It might be that German guy again. How everything comes into a full circle. Beautiful. Well, it was a quick run. We didn't find much loot, but it is what it is. It's these pistol runs. A little 3.5 grand. Not bad. Yeah, loot was pretty garbage, but the time was fast. It's pretty much what you expect from these pistol runs. But overall, today we had a great 5 runs, and just to reiterate, can't really go to those high loot spots, but you still can make plenty of money. Hope this was useful to you guys and you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys for episode 2 where we do the gray shotgun.